Alright, so, welcome back. That was interesting. We had, wow. Technical difficulties. But it's great to know that we fixed that. Because that's what matters the most. Because Heike, I was sitting there, like, going through the whole thing for, like, a couple minutes, not realizing my thing froze. Like, oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing. But no, like, my game legit froze. I was like, wait, no, not right now. Not right now. So as we got Davari coming down, we basically will have to go through the introduction and everything again afterwards. So I guess we'll have to do that after this, like, show is over now. I've actually never started, like, directly into a match, which I guess that's fine. Yeah, Gregory Helms, everybody. Woohoo! Gregory. What else is next? Kid Cash. Honestly, people don't appreciate Kid Cash as much as they probably should, so I've got all the respect for Kid Cash. Like, a great heel. Especially when he was with Lance Hoyt, who is now Lance Archer. He used to be known as Vance Archer. Fun stuff. Actually, at one point he was in the game. Now I think about it. So yeah, sorry for like me eating, but I'm up since 5 a.m. and yeah. But now this match right here is just to kind of basically give the Cruiserweight division a pulse. Of course, Davari has the only pickup he can't use. There we go, there we go. Come on. Oh, that's a real quick pick. Slider should like those two. I love that one. Ah, crap. It's so weird. It's like I'm very grateful for actually doing these handicap matches for the simple fact that I generally do not remember the controls every time I play this game.
This is one heck of a match so far. It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far? Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you decide to shut your mouth for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace. This could be 3 right here. Man, you just can't put
That's right, kick him.
over on these fans. We've seen this before.
Oh.
He'll do it. He can get the pin right here.
There. Oh, the chop right to the back.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out.
Yambag City. Oh, Kid Cat. Oh, what? How do you pick him up? Wait, so he could pick him up right there, but couldn't pick him up before? Oh, he disrupted. I'm like glancing over at my screen, like my monitor, to make sure that it's not like freezing now.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something huge is gonna go down.
There we go.
Oh man.
Start repeatedly smashing buttons. Tap out.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here. And there's the submission.
You gotta keep choking him out. Keep choking him out. Keep choking him out. It's the way to do it. Let's get a nice chop in there.
This has been a great match so far.
Like now it looks like Edge is basically dead, which isn't true, but that's how I was looking for. There we go.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right
Kerplunk.
here. I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that.
And now Edge should be history. Edge should be history. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's a big win for the Cruiserweights. And like I said, building up Davari is going to be probably the most challenging task, just for the simple fact that, like, he has the worst popularity in this game, which is wild to me. Because every time Davari came out, he always got booed. And he got booed heavily, so I've never understood why.
Here are your winners. Davari.
Congrats to these 3 guys on beating Edge. Like, these 3 Cruiserweights are going to look really, really good. Look at Kid Cass like, yeah, we did this. Woo-hoo. We're important. There we go. So, apologies for all the sniffling. Like, my allergies have been kicking my behind. I've got to now explain everything over again. I realized that. Because the first one I did, well, it was fine until the, freezing started happening. So please let me know if it actually is freezing and stuff. I do want some chips, though. I'll get that in a second. So, ideally, like I said, Edge versus Daivari, Gregory Helms, and Cash. Unfortunately, Edge does take up a -1 popularity here. But, I got to do what I got to do. On top of that, we have The Undertaker versus Randy Orton with Kane. Of course, Kane and Undertaker in a tag team. And we got the Radar Kill versus Undertaker and Kane thing going on. But because Kane is low popularity and Randy's getting a win, it doesn't make any sense for me to punish Kane and get a -1 where I can boost up Kane with a win in Randy Orton's corner. So ideally, Kane would be in Undertaker's corner and is in Undertaker's corner. Just we're trying to boost popularity here. After that, it'll be Booker T versus Batista and Rob Van Dam. Basically, what happened here was last week how Booker kind of suckered in Batista to with a false promise like, hey, I'll give you a shot at the U.S. title if you help me take out Rob Van Dam. You haven't beat him anyway. Let's just take him out of the picture. Boom. And then, Rob, me being the GM and everything, storyline-wise, would be like, oh, since Booker, you did that, let's see how the shoes on the other foot's on. Booker T's got to face Batista and Rob Van Dam, and Batista still would not be able to get a United States Championship shot because false promise. Now Booker's got to do this. So basically, the person, if anyone does pin Booker T, in this match, well, then that person will get the shot next week for the U.S. title. Then, because John Cena got disqualified last week because they didn't care about beating Jim Knight, he cared about trying to end his career. Now we have John Cena versus Jim Knight in a hardcore match, no disqualification. That happens next, and then we've got Bobby Lashley versus The Rock with Shawn Michaels. Now, the only reason why these two are together is because both guys have been on a massive losing streak for the past couple weeks, and I do need to get them a win before their popularity starts slipping because we can't really afford that to happen. And then for the world title, it's going to be Steve Austin versus Eddie Guerrero, the world champion, with Bret Hart. The reason for that being because Eddie Guerrero and Bret Hart in a rivalry right now, so I have to have them going. And plus, since we got Backlash right around the corner for Raw, I don't want to take a massive loss in fans. If I can try to negate that with having a world title match, then I'm going to do that. So obviously, easy win for Eddie. It helps with Bret get a possible for popularity and pushes their rivalry forward, and we get a good star match out of this. So yeah, let's do it. See, Randy, let's make sure Kane's got the mask on, because when he's with Undertaker, I kind of want him to have the mask on at all times. I think that'd be pretty cool. I should probably share that on live right now instead of not ever sharing that on live. I feel like that really does kind of kick me in the keister. That's how this food is good. For those you wondering, guess it is SpaghettiOs. The Undertaker, the man with the longest entrance in WWE history.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Death Valley,
why is it so long?
305 pounds, The Undertaker.
Alright, woohoo, The Undertaker, yeah. God, that entrance is so long. Hey!
And the opponent.
Now this theme right here is fire.
From St. Louis, Missouri.
There we go. The Legend Killer.
Randy Orton.
The fact that we were able to get Randy and John Cena and Batista on the same roster is wild to me. That's wild. I just realized that. Ooh, chips. Like I said, this is all I've had today. My God, this food feels like amazing, and it's not even supposed to be that good either. There we go. There you go. Oh, use the back of the skull. Oh, that didn't.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at.
Honestly, I feel like this is gonna be really good too, just because like the roster we got, man, is great. Like, I don't think I've ever really drafted that good a roster. Like, compared to our Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 roster, we were struggling. Oh, that's a wonderful crossbody. This is a weird submission. Reigns is a heel, so of course we're gonna. Is he losing? Popping? What? How did he lose? He lose that? Okay, so there's like no adjustment to that. That's weird. So that's like a guaranteed locked-in submission. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Never mind. Undertaker said, "Not today, son." Ah, that dropkick from him is like flawless. Okay, nice arm drag. Should do that. Oh, no, 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 Taker, no. There we go. Oh, his back is turned. There we go. There we go. Taunted. Oh, oh, oh my. No, we're getting out of here. Let's grab a chair. Oh, no, 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 I didn't, oh, I didn't want to actually swing on it. I didn't want to swing. No, 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 no. No, let me restart. Let me retry. No. That didn't go as planned. I wanted to drop the chair, not hit him with it. Damn it. No. Well, seeing as that didn't work, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes we make mistakes. Sour cream and onion chips, man, are the best. Oh, so we did like a massive oops.
The following handicap match is scheduled for one fall.
This United States champion cannot be happy that he is going to be forced into this handicap match.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 256
Booker T really put this upon himself. So as much as he ain't happy about it, he's got to deal with it. You reap what you sow, man. Unfortunately for Booker, the odds aren't looking too good. I hate that I'm sniffling so much. Like every time I'm on the stream, I'm always like sick.
And the opponent from Washington, D.C., weighing 317 pounds, Batista.
The animal, everybody. Because I don't want to get copyrighted by saliva. I really wish the one-of-a-kind theme song was in here. Like, they had one job.
Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 230 pounds, Rob Van Dam.
Still think his like outfit and stuff when he was wrestling were some of the best like ever. Like every RVD design was always great. At no point were they terrible. Even when he was teaming up with Kane, like the T-Rex one, the one before this was like the yin and yang thing. So I always had like a great respect for RVD's attires because they were dope. Booker's trying to get whoops. Okay, that took forever. No, we're not taking it.
Nope, I've never had. I mean, every crowd that Van Dam performs in front of loves this guy to death. No doubt
Oh,
about
it's
it.
a low blow.
No matter how he gets it done in the ring. And I guess that's great for Van Dam. I mean, you know, considering his track record.
What are you saying, Taz? That RVD can't get it done in the ring? In case you've forgotten, he's a
Come on.
champion.
Whoa, how do you get a finisher? Wait, what? What? Excuse him, what? Rob?
If I did, that would make all the times I kicked his head in ECW
Book.
seem a lot less
Book.
impressive. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Is
saying,
like on fire, and I had no idea.
Champion, and the other one, well, wasn't.
There we go.
Here we go.
I'm about to say, like, I'm in desperate need of making a tag here. But Booker, Batista, you broke it up.
I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there.
But like, oh, did that do anything? This will do something.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think
That's what I'm talking about, Rob. Is he going for the the leap? Yes, yeah.
there's a dude with guts.
Put him out, Rob.
Rope moves are risky.
Put him out, Rob. You hit nothing but air.
And there's the reversal. And there's the pin.
That's not gonna do anything. That was good. I thought I missed that.
Even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well.
I thought it was him with the finish. I really did.
Emotional as well as physical pain is the
Oh man, this is just about
Batista
the last
breaking
hole
up.
you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the
No,
pressure
Buck,
being
you need to
applied
focus
here.
on Batista.
I think we're hearing the first and a high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
What was that? When was that in the game?
He's had lots of success
When?
so far, but that's just because his opponents
Booker T is proving that to be a challenge. Holy heck.
from a dude like Batista.
I don't think that's the case at all, Taz. And I think the sight of a heavily muscled 6.5-foot animal like Batista doesn't intimidate you. You'd better have your head examined.
There we go. So I kind of want Batista to up. Is he gonna restore that? Is he not gonna restore that?
If RVD's... Did they get the tag? Yes! I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Look at this.
No, does he not have that Rob Van Dam thing?
Superstar.
No, come on, I want the Rob. Damn. Nah, he ain't got it.
But all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, Taz, I think it's a
Well,
great
Buck is
display
like
of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
Just yanking on him.
What a submission maneuver.
That's ruthless, man.
Earlier with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides.
Like, Book was on fire to start this thing, and then he just kind of, like, fell apart.
Give than receive.
Rob's been, like, the longest of times. Uh-oh.
Look out.
Wait, no, Rob.
Whoa.
Rob!
Scissors kick. You might have just knocked this guy out cold, Cole.
You see they're, like, panicking, like, Rob! Do something! Oh, my goodness, he didn't do anything.
Successfully executes their finishing move. This one is over.
That ain't
How do I
necessarily
do the
the
big
case,
shrug
Cole.
thing he's
Just
got?
because it's called a
Ow.
finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz mission, that was
Okay,
it.
Book.
The story was over.
Like, Book and Batista, they've been going at it. Oh.
Selective memory in your old age, partner.
What is... Oh.
You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Wow.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy staying right where I am.
There we go. So now we should be able to,
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Here, Book should be done.
Look at the fans, Cole.
Yeah, this is it for Book. The Batista Bomb. The Batista Bomb. That's it. 1, 2, 3, and that way Batista now can get that title shot. They said the only heel really is Booker T in this, so they can't really have like heel turn. Like, that's not really right either. So I don't have any plans to heel turn Batista or RVD. Look at Book. Book got absolutely just. Yeah, no. Booker T put up one heck of a fight though. Like that was a tough fight. Like they won this match, but it wasn't like they just steamrolled Booker T. Booker T, dang near did his finisher. Or what? The longest loading screens ever. So we really only made a mistake on one match, which is fine. Come on, John. You gotta beat up Jim Neidhart. It's kind of good to kind of have Jim in these things. So I was kind of fearful, like, putting Brett in a feud for a title, and then not knowing what to do with Jim.
Following contest is
Look at Jim Neidhart go. Jim Neidhart doesn't have a theme? That's wild. They didn't give this man a theme song. That's gotta be glitch. There's no way. Like Jim Neidhart not having a theme song is that is ridiculous. The man who is now a heel and gets booed, John Cena. Avenue. He's really getting booed out the building. Heel Cena's in full effect. Which is great for me. I should really promote this, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know why I never do. Hey. Streaming SVR 7 GM Mode series live right now. Check it out. I'll probably put like a hashtag Smackdown. Hashtag SVR 7 SCRSVR 7. I put good night mode. Oh my god. That would have been humiliating to write. I put good night mode, guys. Come check out the stream. Go fall asleep. Now we're going straight to weapons. John doesn't even care about wrestling anymore. Oh, you thought you were gonna... Oh, who do you think you are? Get bulldogged. And that should have been on the sledgehammer. Good God, that was on the side of the skull?
Can't imagine how anyone could come back from something like that. He slipped out of that one. He anticipated that move perfectly.
No, is it not? Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a biscuit.
WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars. And I'm glad to see
you got him.
WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Avenue. There we go.
How come they got you as an announcer?
This John's taking out everybody. Take out the referee, John.
You might be right, Taz. I think
Said heel Cena's in full effect.
on Dream Street, Cole. Anything goes now. Unfortunately, you're right, Taz. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives. I feel like a real jerk when somebody counted.
Right now, John Cena's like, I'm gonna end you, Jim. It's over.
We know where he's going with this, Cole. Here it comes. The FU. He just drove his opponent.
Poor Jim Neidhart. Oh, that's on the floor.
Fans are fired up now.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match.
John Cena isn't playing. He's like, screw this. We're gonna end Jim the Anvil Neidhart's career tonight. That's what's up. Why you gonna do that, Jim? Come on. Come on, Jim. Oh. So ideally, once he comes out here, we're gonna beam him with this. Come on, Jim. Come in there, Jim. I even dropped the weapon. Come on.
What a jerk. How about a little less posing and a
Come
little
on,
more
Jim.
action?
Jim.
There's nothing wrong with
Okay, now you have to be out here. Come on, get up. Get up, boy. Get up. Come on.
What do you think the
How is he this hurt?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match. When you
Oh.
decide to yap for a few seconds, and I could,
How did that happen? How did he fly upward?
My job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you.
Jim Neidhart
Good,
is
good,
a
good,
tough
good,
son of a
good,
gun,
good, good, good.
and I doubt highly that a lot of today's superstars could hang with him in the ring.
Oh, I think
I will hit you with this, Jim.
no disrespect to the Anvil, but I think there are numbers. I think
Ah, I got him again. Got him again, even though that's not what I wanted.
The FU. Man, get a load of that power. There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all
It's
be
not hitting the way I need it to. Dang. Like, it's actually not doing what I needed it to, which is kind of upsetting. I'll think something else. Or,
competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And
what is this?
superstars like a wounded
Oh!
It's survival of the fittest.
John, I didn't know you had that.
You've got to be able to hide it from your
Okay, see, this is what I like. Jim is fighting back on John, on Big Match John. Man, he's got the golden shovel.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how
He's
beaten
fighting
up
back,
they get.
yeah.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace
Oh,
down a
okay.
little bit here. That might. He's going for the cover, Cole.
Wow, they don't get much closer than that.
I love
They
hearing
don't
the
get
crowd
much
come
closer than
alive,
that.
even when I don't exactly
Just kind of a
agree with what
problem.
they're saying.
Me too, and I do agree with what they're saying, Taz.
Oh.
Watch it. He reversed it.
Oh, that should have put him through the table. Come on now.
When you talk about the most ruthless, remorseless superstars of all time, Jim the Anvil Neidhart's name has got to be near the top of that list.
No doubt about
Let's
it.
do the.
I know the penny waste like you consider that a bad thing. But me, I love watching Anvil do his thing in the ring.
No.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got
Boom,
no
DDT.
idea
Not
how this is
DDT.
gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's
Okay,
that
but Jim, I'm determined to put Jim through two tables. It's gotta happen. Like, John Cena's gotta absolutely wreck this man. To the point where it looks like he just ended his career.
anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second.
It just doesn't work the way I was hoping. Where did I even grab this from?
Well, I guess that depends on which end of the object you're on.
We actually really do have to put this man away.
When you see this level of competition, Cole,
Put him through it. Put him through it. No! Where are the physics?
I couldn't agree more, Taz.
Explode!
Some incredible superstars.
I'm determined. I need to put him through this thing.
Can't compete with Smackdown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously sit there and say that there's anyone on the Raw roster you'd want to have here on SmackDown.
Wow. He literally just speared him like he was nothing.
Jim Neidhart
Where's...
superstar to enjoy much fan support, but that hasn't slowed him down.
Hey.
Well, you know the WWE fans. Anytime you put a hurt on their favorite superstars, they're not happy about it. And the Anvil is good at hurting anybody.
He certainly has, and it doesn't look like he's done yet.
So I just need him to...
I think
How are you gonna
if
hit me with
one of
that,
these
Jim?
superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
And
Alright, screw it, we're putting you through the table. If I gotta use a finish, I've gotta use a finish. And I hate to say it, but I have to. He needs to go. He needs to go. Now.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
Man, sometimes you forget just how
did he just get up with that?
Jim Neidhart's style is. This guy's an ox.
In his day, the Anvil was one of the most feared superstars in
Is he gonna get split open?
Yeah, if you ask me, some of today's superstars can use a little toughening up.
Oh, man. I don't think that was ever meant to be used like that.
Maybe not, Cole, but I'll tell you what, it seems to be doing a trick.
It sounds like this capacity... Oh, my. That's going to do some serious damage if someone doesn't stop this.
And who in their right mind would try to do that?
I feel like we have honestly dismantled Jim Neidhart, but I want him to bleed, and he's not bleeding. Like, I respect what Jim Neidhart's trying to do. Dang it. Oh, hey, drop that, Jim. Jim, it's not that serious, Jim, it's not that serious. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Busted him wide open, and now it's over. That's when John needed the blood. And that's all she wrote. John for the win. 1, 2, 3. That's how you do it, folks. I forget Matt Hardy's in this game, my god. The forgotten one is really what I should call him.
Here's your winner, John Cena.
Congrats to Big Match John. The loading screens kill me with this game. Alright, cool. John, he's there. So yeah, this is where I have to give The Rock one. I hate to do it against Bobby, but I kind of really have to do it against Bobby. Like, I hate to be that guy, but I need The Rock and Shawn to get a win. They've lost for so many weeks. Like, ideally, I can't really have their popularity drop below an 85. And they already had an 86. Like, Shawn, I think, had an 88 popularity or 86 popularity? No, 87.
The following contest is
Something like
scheduled
that.
for one fall. On the way to the ring.
And Backlash has been on a roll, but unfortunately that roll is going to stop at least for tonight.
Colorado, weighing in at 275 pounds, Bobby Lashley.
It's crazy to see like how Bobby Lashley, like where Bobby Lashley came from. When he first was in WWE to his second stint in WWE is nuts.
And the opponent.
Oh, Shawn was actually right there with him. Sounds pretty cool.
Heartbreak Kid, Shawn.
Look at Shawn clapping like, yeah, you've got this. Go team.
From Miami, Florida.
There we go. I'm glad I took off the regain stamina option. Look at these two stare each other down. There we go. Indubitably. That was just in the first couple. So, I can never tell who's gonna do it.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
I don't think I put the Rock as a heel.
It wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
The amount of submissions is ridiculous.
There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of.
Does he gain popularity?
You and me both.
Yeah, probably was gaining actual like power. Wow, momentum.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience.
Ref, but he's removed.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity.
Nick Patrick is not happy about what I did.
I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me.
All right, Nick Patrick's adjourned the way.
It's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one
There we
in this
go.
arena right now.
And we've got to be really careful with this chair.
Here goes the ref. Well, might as well chuck the rule book out the window now.
And that also means that there's no one to call a pinfall or submission.
Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of the old ECW days.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them. Oh my God, what a chair shot!
Yeah, and that don't tickle. Fully.
There we go. That was flawless. And then the Rock bottoms. The referee didn't see anything. The referee didn't see anything. Does not even know what happened.
Their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. The WWE fans ain't exactly known.
The Rock is the smartest man out there. And then this is not good for Bobby Lashley. Oh my God. This is like the worst thing to possibly happen. Heel Rock and then this. Yeah, this puts him in right where we're pinning him off of this. This was like a phenomenal. Yeah. That was a phenomenal sequence. It's over. 1, 2, 3. Poor Bobby Lashley. Get absolutely, like, jobbed. Wow. Squashed. Squash match. Ooh. Chips. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie, I have not ate anything, so this is like what you guys have seen me eat on this live is what I've been eating all day. Well, the only thing I've ate all day after is Poor Bobby's like, what happened? I was a 3-0 wrestler, what happened? The only part we messed up on was having Randy get DQ'd because I did it by accident. I wanted to actually release the chair. Instead, I guess I pressed square. So that means Randy and Kane are going to go down in popularity, which is not what I wanted. But at least Taker gets to go up, so Taker will kind of get his butt whooped next week. Unfortunately for him. So, and then to compete, like I said, we had to try to compete because I know Raw's going to pull out not only a title match this week, but they're also probably going to put. Actually, it did make sense for me not to put at least a championship on. I used to play this game. I used to have like on the main event of every like show would be ladder match or steel cage fit 4-3. It's like that's when I was younger. Like no. The rattlesnake.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the
He is just storming to the ring. My God. Talk about fueled. But he's also another one that hasn't had a good record either. Like, his only win comes on Velocity, I think it's what it's called.
And the opponent, accompanied by Bret Hart.
I think it'd be really cool in this game if they actually let, like, their manager or tag team partner be in the car with Eddie Guerrero. Like, that would be dope. Like I said, I would really appreciate that one day if they actually ever let that be in there. Like, if he's got a manager tag team partner, why not have him in the car? That, to me, would be pretty dope. I said, I'm hoping Raw doesn't, like, destroy us. I feel like they're going to put on all the stops. And, like, my only saving grace is that Ric Flair is the WWE champion right now for Raw. Like, that was my only saving grace. Chop and then oh wait, no, this is a bit too long. A bit too long. Oh, he just got punched. Chop him again.
What a jerk.
There we go. Let's try it this time.
A little more action.
Pump the brakes, girl pants. There's nothing wrong with getting inside your opponent's head like that.
Not today. Not today, sunshine. We got him. It's over. 1 to retain. 2 heat. Oh my God. Oh, that should have. They should let me pin him. They should let me pin him. That gave me. Oh, that's awesome.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're gonna be feeling it for the next week.
So I have the drop kick. Cool.
If you lose as well, and having to deal with
That didn't
emotional
register
as well
either.
as physical pain is that much.
Okay, Austin's not doing a backflip. I'm sorry. That's like never happening.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstar.
Yep, the roll up.
Go for the cover, Cole.
1, 2. It's over.
The referee's hand was coming
That
down
animation
for
could have been a
three
3
counts. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Alright, Steve. Do you not? No, I think Eddie has the worries on the
I think that if one
ground.
of these
And he's gonna hit
superstars
first for it.
successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because
I went to the well one too many times.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course
Okay, that's
not.
fair.
Whenever I locked in the Taz mission, that was it. End of story. I don't think the fans like
Hey,
that.
don't you dare! Oh, that was right in the yam bags.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood
Gotta
of
get it.
WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think.
Man,
That reversal might
What?
send his opponent's
Ah,
momentum
boo.
dead.
I missed it again. What?
He saw that one coming.
He may actually miss that. So is it? Ah, oh, you're kidding me.
we ain't got an ounce of quit in him, huh? You're looking at him right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble.
Oh, I thought that was the Hurricane Run. Never mind. That was still a smooth
I
DDT.
don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
And if we hit this, that should be like a big boost in pop. I'm sorry, I keep saying pop. It's in momentum. Wait, I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, I wasn't going for the pin yet. What is that? I cannot hit that maneuver to save this.
But only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Now that is
You wanna
awesome.
say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that.
Austin with these counters,
I'm saying
though.
that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
Oh, they let me try to reverse it. They're like, you're taking this hit.
This is one
I didn't
heck of
counter
a
that.
match so far.
No.
Taz, what do you think the highlight has been so
Oh,
far?
I hate that. That's the other thing I don't like about taking away the stamina.
Oh my, he's taking his opponent
Oh,
for
this
a
isn't
very
good.
uncomfortable ride here.
Yeah, he's like one of those,
Oh, this is horrible. Hang in there, Eddie. That's gonna go to orange. No. Oh, it's an orange.
Watching this or experiencing it.
It's now it's an orange. Okay, Austin, you gotta stop that.
Experiencing it? Come on, Cole, wake up. This is
We gotta go for it.
Why is he risking
We've
that?
actually got to go for it. No, he moved out the way. No.
Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's
You
just
come
turned into a fight.
Okay, why would you come outside, Steve? That's where you messed up.
Physical, but I don't think anyone was prepared for
On the
this.
neck.
I gotta admit, it kinda took me by
On
surprise,
the
Cole.
neck.
That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this
I think
time.
he's trying to piss off. Oh, I forget they have a history.
Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE.
And here's
Come on, ref. Come on. 1, 2. I got him. 3. No.
just in the nick of time.
No. Oh, Steve, you cheesy son of a biscuit.
And I'm glad. Here's a move that'll have you singing soprano afterward.
And that ring rope is even less forgiving than it looks, folks. This is not a position you want to find
It's not
yourself
have
in.
right on there.
Oh, God. I think every guy watching this knows how painful this is
Now
going to
I'm
be.
gonna have body
Well,
damage.
except you, Cole.
I know I do. And in times like these, I'm glad to stay on this side of the announce table.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're going to get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm going to throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
There we go.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that.
Choke him out. Choke him out. Choke him out. Tap out, Steve. He escaped.
The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table. What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Man, Brett. Yes. Like, legit panic. I was like, Brett. If he don't tap to this, I'll be... Oh, it's over. It's over. He's got an injured neck. He's tapping. That's on the neck. Yeah, he had to tap. Like, legit, all panic. I was like, Brett, do something. I'm screwed. Eddie Guerrero narrowly survived Steve Austin.
Eddie Guerrero.
Oh my God. Narrowly survived Stone Cold and retains the world title. So far, he's taken out Shawn Michaels in a dream match. And now this form of Eddie Guerrero just beat Stone Cold in a dream match. That's how you do it. Sorry, during like the loading screens, I normally eat something. I still can't believe we actually managed to do that. Like, no, I'm impressed. And then Chavo beat Big Show, which is shocking. Oh, damn. Raw had 200. Backlash ended up being an exciting night in this sports entertainment. Fan favorite match of the night was when Dusty Rhodes pulled out the victory in a hard-fought battle. The World Pay-Per-View came at 3.5 stars. The champion retains Dusty Rhodes in the Continental title. Okay, cool. Eddie Guerrero, the World Heavyweight title. That's cool too. Another exciting evening. The Raw Cactus Jack came out 3.5. What was that? A hardcore match? Handicap match. Okay, cool. Rey Mysterio owned the Battle Royal. Cool. I mean, not cool for me, but cool for SmackDown. Woo. Wow. I hate those dry coughs. Ugh. I do have to... I almost got 6 weeks. Good. Alright, so... 55. 56. 59. 63 stayed. Kane went down, I had a feeling. Bob went down. RVD went up. Undertaker went up. Booker didn't go down, which is good, so... Bobby, I had a feeling Bobby was going to go up, and so did Kane, which sucks, but, you know, I can't really help that. Randy went down. No, didn't he stay in 81? John went up. Batista stayed. Went up. Edge didn't go down either. Jim didn't go down either. Austin technically went down. Shawn went up. Rock went up. Brett didn't go up? Really? Wow. Okay. That's surprising. Ah, my allergies kill me. 4 weeks in, everyone's liking all the rivalries. Oh, my goodness. Don't get sick, guys. Sucks. Wowzers. Free agency, how are we looking? Whoa. A lot of people got taken. What the heck? How? Who'd they hire? They got Kennedy. Oh, did they? I don't think they ever had Finley. See, I hired 2 guys. So that makes this roster interesting. Poor William Regal, not doing anything this year. Maybe one day we'll hire him. I do like Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch, but I'm not going to use them. Same thing with Mark Henry. If his popularity was a little higher, I would have. Realistically, I think guys would have been taken if there weren't so many legends. Like, if you look at Raw's legend, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legends. Okay, look at my roster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, that's 11 picks. So if you look realistically, that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there wouldn't have been that many people on free agency, but I wanted to incorporate everyone on the roster. So I'm not too upset about how the roster looks. Like, Daivari is going up there, Cash is going up there, Gregory Helms is going up, Chavo stayed the same because they couldn't do anything with him this week. King went down, which we got to fix that. How bad did they blow me out of the water? 3.5. They had a 2-star between them. It's 3.5 apparently. How the hell did Lita get a 3.5-star match? Lita with Trish Stratus versus Triple. That was a 3-star match? That's disgusting. What is this pay-per-view? This is a horrid This show. First time they didn't have any. Did I beat them this week? No, I didn't. But we set 3-star. Well, look at it. 4. I definitely beat them this week. Right now, 2 and then everyone else. Nope. I would have beat them this week if it wasn't for that. That stinks. Damn. I really can't be mad at that. I can't be, like, angry at it, though, to be honest. Now I'll go to advertising promo. To boost their popularity, interview space, increasing their popularity, adding a boost. Yeah, we'll actually do. If I can actually do an interview space, I'll actually do it with Kane. Because Kane kind of needs a boost in popularity, if I'm being honest. Match number 1, again, another handicap. I always kick it off the handicap. A hometown? Okay, never mind. I was like, hometown? Let's see. Batista can't do it. Undertaker probably can. Yeah, he's on a 3-match win streak. So we'll do that instead. One edge draw blank, Kid Cash, Daivari, and Helms. And that's going to help out tenfold with those guys. The United States Championship match is going to be match number 4. Normally that could be a main event, but I'm not really feeling that. Since Batista did pin Booker T. And RVD, and RVD can be over here to try to get the W, or to try to get a boosted popularity point, so sounds good to me right there. That's 7 already. Main event. I feel like now it's time for Eddie Guerrero to kind of scout Bret Hart in that form. Where Eddie can kind of watch what Bret's doing, and then for an instant classic. Who do I want to use for this? Like, that's the, like, who do I really, really want to use for this? Bret and Shawn is actually perfect. I feel like Shawn would be essential to this. Yeah. So that's 6, 10. Match number 2, I do want a trio tag match. Because Kane is going to need a tag team partner because Undertaker's going to be busy getting his behind whooped. We'll put Chavo in there to help him out. Actually, we'll do a single with manager. So, basically, Chavo Guerrero is going to be over here. It's going to help out Kane. He'll face Edge. Oh, I can't do that to Randall Keith. Randall Keith. Actually, I'm going to ignore that right now. So over here, what I'll probably do, Randy Orton, because he does need a win, take on The Rock just got to win. Dang, I feel like I'm just like burying some of these guys. Actually, no, I got a better idea. We'll do a singles match here. Gotta make sure this is a good match too. So Steve Austin. We'll go toe to toe. Toe to toe with Edge. We can kind of negate that. Bobby Lashley will need a win. What are we looking at? 4, 7, 9, 12. We'll put I feel like we should do this. 6-man tag. Team Jim Neidhart. Team John Cena. Chavo can be on that side. On this side, Backlash can be on this side too. I feel like this will kind of carry popularity people over. So that will be Kane. In turn, or I could do the 5. Fortunately for Big Show. I'm actually having a hard time booking this card. Because Randy hasn't been used, and Randy's unfortunately about to... Who can I use twice? Why is it like that? It's so weird. It wasn't that bad before. It wasn't that pixely. The Rock hasn't been used yet, has it? Oh, okay, so that's even fine. So Jim, The Rock would like to take a chance to someone's behind. because Kane may have to pull a double. No. Or we could do the tag on trio. With Kane. With The Rock. That's 4, 9, 12, 14, 17. Means Bobby Lashley. I'm really determined to get Randy a win. Unfortunately for Big Show, I feel like Big Show is going to really take the brunt of a lot of issues. Because, there's going to be that one, character that kind of takes the fall a little bit. I feel like that's probably going to be Show, with the way it's looking at least. There's no point in me putting... Yeah, it's just easier like that. So to me, this works out perfectly fine. WT's philosophy this week: handicap 1 through Undertaker versus Kid Cash, Daivari, and Gregory Helms. The Big Show versus Bobby Lashley. I want to give Randy Orton one more boost of popularity, so kind of messed him up for last week by accident. He'll do it Bobby Lashley for this, to boost his popularity. The handicap tag on trio: Jim Neidhart and The Rock versus John Cena. Chavo and Kane, so I want to give Chavo and Kane some boost and pop. And I also want to continue the John Cena Jim Neidhart feud. It just adds different elements for me in it. The United States title match: Batista versus Booker T with Rob Van Dam, just to give Rob Van Dam a popularity boost. Steve Austin versus Edge. And then Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart with Eddie Guerrero. To keep everything going. Bret's been able to scout Eddie. It's only kind of fair to have Eddie kind of scout Bret for once. And we can kind of transition to having 3 full episodes of them kind of going back and forth. So we did tease the first match between them. They had the tag match. Bret talking smack when Eddie was facing him. And this week with the World Tag, we had to do that because of Raw. So yeah, I'm kind of liking the way we're booking this for this week. And we're giving Kane some interview space to boost popularity up too, which is good. So I like the card we have. I'm actually saving this up. And we're going to continue to play this too. So I wanted to do 2 weeks. What's up, Kelly? How's it going? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm definitely keep going because I definitely wanted to play at least 2 weeks of this. Cause I have a really fun time with this series, and it's just so much great nostalgia for me. So it's always worth it. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Undertaker. Sorry. I'm really determined to really use Daivari in this for the simple fact that I want to not use him in 06. I know you're probably like, oh, but there's also Muhammad Hassan. Yes, you're absolutely right. But the only way I would use Daivari in 06 is if, that's a heavy if, he's got decent popularity.
The following handicap match is scheduled
The punishment
for
of the Undertaker.
fall. On the way to the ring.
Yeah, the Undertaker takes too long for me. I'm sorry. Too dang long.
And the opponent.
Listen, I apologize for those who are determined to see cruiserweight storylines. I normally am big on Strong Suit, but I'm just drop this controller, especially for the cruiserweight titles. But I gotta boost these guys' popularities out of the 50s first. Because I feel like Raw will probably beat me this week, rating wise.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, Daivari.
Look at Daivari go. Hey, we have built into 55 popularity, so there's that. And that was not easy. The guy came into this game with 48. I forget that this is the last time Gregory Helms will be in this game, because when we go to 06, it'll be the Hurricane. So I wonder what Kane's probably is going to be like after this week. They gave him the interview space. I feel like that should boost him up like, what, 2-3 points? Fingers crossed. Environmental grapple, but yada yada yada. Why did he just know some of that? There we go. You can't. There we go. I forget that Taker's a super heavyweight. I was like, man, because we've been dealing with a bunch of heavyweights, it's not been that bad.
I gotta tell you, I don't
like the okay, Gregory.
But I like his competitive spirit. He'll do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah, including completely disregarding the rules and common decency whenever it suits him.
Oh, he's going for the double trifecta. Ah, dang, we couldn't pick him up.
I can't believe he even thought it was possible, Cole. Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
So the only good thing with what we've done with the tag team division is not giving them a strong that we were able to take certain guys and move them around. But I do feel bad for the guys like The Rock and stuff who haven't been able to, you know, really get anything in because we were focusing on Brent and Eddie. And unfortunately, it's the way it's going. I mean, some of the guys are going to lose a little bit until they get into storylines.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
There you go. Come on, Daivari. Choke him out. Choke him out, Daivari.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Right in the yams. Right in the yams.
Good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover.
Choke him out, Daivari.
Stay on him and wear him down.
Well, what about picking your spot?
Choke out Taker.
Execute a badly timed move.
What?
If you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
I knew it was only a matter of time.
And then the
I saw
logo.
that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
Come on, referee, go for the pin. That was a smooth transition. It's over for Taker, and the Cruiserweights pick up the victory. Boom. Take that, Taker. Your DQ win means nothing now.
Here are your winners. Daivari.
Congrats to the Cruiserweights. Eventually one of those will take a loss pretty soon. So I need to give Chavo some actual, like, something to do with the Cruiserweight title. Kind of give probably Kid Cash and Gregory Helms a, like, hey, have fun with this type of deal. Yeah, these first two matches basically kind of corrected the guys who lost some pops. And unfortunately for Big Show, he's just going to be like the guinea pig for losing, I guess, for a little bit. Like, he hasn't really won anything, I don't think. It's been... I had a feeling there's that one guy who really just doesn't survive adjusting popularity, so maybe it's Big Show. I don't know. Big Show.
The following contest is scheduled
Great to see Big Show back
for
on the channel, though. I don't think he was on the channel in the last episode.
On the way to the ring, standing 7 feet tall.
The Big Show. Well, it's the Big Show.
accompanied
Go ahead,
by
Lashley, who
Randy
got squashed by The Rock for, last week.
from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 200.
I think it's the last game Bobby Lashley's in. So we really had Bobby Lashley after this. We had him in ECW for, I think, a good stint. I think for most of that series. The Real Extreme Gentleman, William Regal, beat him, actually. Good stuff.
What a counter that was.
Oh, this actually would be a really good match. I think that Big Show versus Bobby Lashley, heck yeah.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You got that one, Show.
Yo, you should let me train you.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
No,
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
It's always gonna step on me. Always going for it again. This isn't good. When the ads like, we're gonna be cheesy just as much as you. Don't do this to me.
I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here. And there's the reversal.
No, I wish I had done the Show. Kabam.
Each of these competitors is looking.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after
I feel like I countered some of this pretty well.
I can't think of the last time I saw a superstar.
There we go, Bobby.
Power of this man, Bobby Lashley.
That's cheap, Show, and you know it.
No doubt about it, but he does lack some experience. In time,
Hold up,
he'll
get up.
it and
Get up, Bobby.
beware.
Well, Lashley has proven that he's a quick study, Taz. He was impressive when he first came to Smackdown, and he's only gotten more so with each week that goes by.
Yeah,
There.
count the chickens before they hatch. Lashley's not there yet, but I know it, man. I'm telling you.
Can he
he's on
pick?
the way.
Whoa, he lifted up with ease. Wow, he's had this move in his arsenal for years then.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it.
The Show's actually, listen, Show's giving me quite the hard challenge.
It's also oh my, there's the
Who
submission.
cares?
He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Big Show with a nasty
Thousands
cheap.
of paying customers can't be wrong. You just
What
don't
was
see
that?
action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best.
Trying to wear down the Big Show.
Front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being in it.
Whoa, that's your territory, partner, not mine. I'm perfectly happy to stay.
Actually, I feel like me and Show now are Randy, you can't be hitting them. That's how people get disqualified.
I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, Smackdown is the #1 brand in all.
I always appreciated how like Taz always hyped up like Smackdown.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just.
So we are gonna wear down the Big Show.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, or I'm gonna get clotheslined by the Big Show. I should have said that one first.
This thing right now, Bobby Lashley is a legit tough guy, and there's no doubt about that.
Sure.
When did the Big Show learn drop kicks?
It's rare to see a superstar with the combination of strength and quickness that Lashley possesses.
He's going up. And
Let's see if we can actually go up. Because that animation isn't through yet. Ha ha ha. We go back to the arm.
I gotta tell you, Cole.
That's fine. We will yank on this thing. We will weaken the Big Show.
Make your opponent tap out. This will take a lot of fight out of him.
Let's go back to it. If the Big Show can do it, I'll do it too.
It won't surprise me one bit. The longer you have for serious injury.
Right in front of the cameras. Look at you. Oh, my arm.
There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hole, Cole. There's not a superstar.
Dang, and we're going for the spear. He didn't get into red, but the you snuggle walker.
These fans have certainly rallied around Bobby Lashley, and it's not hard to see why.
Lashley just needs to stay focused.
Big Show's durability is insane. I'm just gonna put that out there. We will work right back on the arms.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. Let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
If this doesn't do Big Show, I got some concerns.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this.
That should be it. 1, 2, Lashley beats the Big Show. And Big Show put up one heck of a fight, I gotta say. I'm kind of actually shocked at how determined Big Show was to win this match. Like, much respect, Show, because like, he may have not been on the programming, but when he did come back to programming, it was good.
Here's your winner, Bobby Lashley and Randy Orton.
Bobby Lashley gets to go back to the win column, and he gets to have a boost his popularity, hopefully. Because, you know, he needs it. God, these loading screens will take forever. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know it is just older games, they took longer to load, but my goodness. I feel like disqualification should be off for this match. Something tells me that I'm not gonna... Something bad's gonna happen. I'm taking DQ off. Control. Actually. Let's hope this works out the way I think it is. This match. This match will be either short or very, very long, painfully. Depending on how quickly that dude goes down on the outside. So I don't think you're able to switch. Which would suck. I remember tag on shirt match, but they're not easy. The fact that they don't give Jim Neidhart any theme music is heartbreaking. It's wild to me, honestly. They're like, yeah, you're not important enough to have music, but you're a legend though, but you don't get any theme music? Like, what?
From Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds.
I was like, Jim, I hope I don't like John Cena anyway. Man, it gets booed to oblivion. And it's great.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena.
Big match, John, ladies and gentlemen. The franchise. The new GOAT of GOATs. Man is determined to destroy Jim Neidhart's legacy. Ah, man. That is wild to me. Can't wait for that match at is it Judgment Day? I think it's Judgment Day.
From El Paso, Texas, weighing 200 pounds.
Cruiserweight champion back on TV.
Guerrero.
So I was like, I gotta be looking good when I lose the belt. So we gotta bring my popularity up. Chavo's an easy choice because like Chavo gets popular really, really well. A lot of these guys will not be on the series in 06. Kane. No, I really do like Kane's thing. There is a reason why I have Kane in a mask and not without the whole mask attire. For future plans. This John's like, I beat you last week. Oh, I thought I was gonna grapple.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're gonna be feeling it for the next week. They got the
John's like, you made me look bad. Sending Kane.
Oh, sure, no doubt about it. But seriously, not for nothing, when your last name is Guerrero, you're starting out with a huge advantage.
And a lot of this gives me trying to throw Kane and Taker to each other with Orton and Edge. Kind of lets them get away from that for a week. Because they'll basically resume it right back again. So it's nothing too crazy for next week.
You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match.
DDT.
It's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win.
Kaz, you're talking about two different things. Going outside the
Well,
rules
it's me and Rock going at it while the count's going on. And then you've got everything else going on too, which is great. Can I switch? Oh, I can't switch people on.
It's been said before,
but I actually do need you to get the Rock though.
Kane is pure evil to the core. This monster doesn't care about anyone or anything.
And you say that like it's a bad thing.
No, but there's more to being a WWE superstar than brutalizing your opponents. I don't think Kane knows that. Or if he does, he doesn't care.
There we go. Now let's focus on Neidhart again. Go ahead, Jim. There we go. Unfortunately for Jim, he walked right into the choke slam. That's it. It's over. Uno. Oh my God, that happened so quickly. Whoa, I honestly didn't think that was gonna happen that fast. Well, I said it was gonna be either extremely short or extremely long, and The Rock just like had a spasm. The chokeslam to Jim Neidhart is all it took. Oh my God. The Johnson was like, that's Kane, that's my monster. John's like, I didn't have to do anything. John was like, I didn't get a move in. So I'm the Cruiserweight champion. Look at Jim like, oh my God, I can't believe what just happened to me. And look at him looking embarrassed, like, they just did that to me. Wow. That really just happened, like, for real, for real. Get embarrassed. Get embarrassed. The Book. Who still had an impressive showing the last week. Man, really almost took out Batista. Excuse me, sorry. Wow. They kind of like ripping. I think it's very good the way we've done it, so we've kept it in a good light with this rivalry. Because like I said, when you have two faces and one heel, it's it can get pretty darn damning. So I think we've done a good job trying to keep it as fresh as possible. These guys are ready to go. Come on, Batista, do your little for this episode. Go ahead. So United States title, Batista's ready to go. Now Booker T is forced to defend that United States Championship against Batista. I don't know why it took so long to say that. Now, folks, you're United States Champion.
Accompanied by Rob Van.
Can he bounce back from the loss last week with a title on the line?
Weighing in at 256 pounds, Booker T.
Look at Bug. He's ready to go. He's got a rough one. He's got Batista to deal with. It's not easy. Access the new fighting area. Whoops. There. Get wrecked, son. It's over. It's over. One kick, 10. Oh, never mind. Then we're gonna win less than 10 seconds.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their
That was so extra, but that was so cool.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Let's go for it again. That was. I was going for the leg. I was going for the leg drop. The leg drop.
Developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
I'm gonna jank on for a little bit.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right
But now, ideally, like,
You can't make your opponent tap out.
I feel like this storyline, if I can keep this fresh and keep the crowd really like engaged in it,
reversal.
I would like to do more storylines like this, like when the Elimination Chamber comes up. That to me is just pure fun.
I love hearing it. Oh man, I can't believe that wasn't free.
I forget he had that.
You gotta be careful when you
Does
go
he have
up there.
the Houston hangover? Yeah, it wasn't the good version, but it was something.
Each of the there's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
That face just sheer desperation. Like, I can't believe this. This isn't fair.
Batista has had lots of success so far, but that's just because his opponent.
Okay, what's he got planned?
Psych him out. You
Going
can't
for the
let
suplex off the top. Oh!
I don't think that's the case at all, Taz. And I think
I hate the fact that it kind of does damage to him too.
Doesn't intimidate you? You'd better have your head examined.
So that doesn't change no matter what, no matter if he's strong, grapple, and everything.
There is no doubt that
I don't really like that.
Hell of an
You
impact
can't really
on Raw,
fix.
Cole. But now that he doesn't have Triple H or Ric Flair watching his back, I think his days might be numbered.
Batista has taken the best that his former Evolution teammates have had to offer, and he's always come out on top. I don't think that's going to change.
He's got this guy right where he
That was perfect, honestly. That was flawless.
Scissors kick.
Wow, that didn't put him away. We're gonna try. We're gonna try.
This guy might not have
One,
enough to kick out.
to retain the title. Oh, no.
I thought he had the pin for sure.
Okay, it's not the end of the world.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean,
Oof.
trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's
You
easier
gotta
to
go out
get
sooner than I
certain
thought.
superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
you know what, Cole? If you're gonna get on your high
No.
horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw up.
Is it so wrong to ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz?
Get
It doesn't
DDT'd.
seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never
Get
competed
played.
in a match, Cole. If you did, you'd know that you got
I was hoping I could find the freaking whatchamacallit.
Well then, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. He dodged that.
Oof.
That was a textbook reversal.
Right in the back of the skull. Oh, that was actually a really beautiful transition. This game has aged so. Oh, he got me. But the game has aged so well over the course of the years, man. I'm super like playing this now. It's phenomenal.
Simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Dang, I was hoping I could hit that. Oh my.
You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity.
Get friggin' wrecked.
Look out. He's measuring his opponent.
For another scissors kick, got him. Going for the spinner Rooney. But is that all short for Batista? Referee, 1, 2 retain, 2, 3. Booker T beats Batista. That's what's up.
Can you dig it, sucker?
And Booker T retains that United States Championship, baby. That's how you do it.
And Rob Van Dam.
Congrats to Book beating Batista tonight, retaining that title and still U.S. champion. They'll give Rob a boost, so hopefully when he... Let's see, do I want to try that handicap thing and put it... I feel like Rob's going to have to suffer the handicap too. Because the Book did, Batista did, now it's Rob Van Dam's turn next week. Everyone I put down here is actually one that's wild. Oh wow, I think everyone... No, Steve is... Steve's the only person actually winning the match on the left side. That's wild. That is wild. I really did it like that. I can't believe that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Victoria, Texas, weighing 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Alright. Stone Cold and Edge, which honestly I don't think they've ever... Did they ever? Yes, they had to have. No. No. I don't think Stone Cold and Edge have actually ever wrestled each other.
And the opponent,
On the stage,
Toronto, Ontario, Canada,
I see clearly.
weighing 241 pounds.
Oh, he's coming out of his jacket. That's not good. Like the arms. Good. On the stage, I see clearly. I'm done. Is that? Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Each of these
There you go.
competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a wounded
Oh, you didn't fall over.
survival of the fittest.
There you go. This will be a straight up punch match, Edge.
Not at 100%. You've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
Take that.
You got that right.
Take that, Edge.
He's taking a
And
little
take
time
number
to give
one.
his opponent a
Oh,
piece of
hell
his
yeah.
mind.
You sure you can spare it, Cole?
Nice reversal.
No!
He saw that one coming.
I guess. No, this isn't good. No, not the crossface. This is a modified crossface.
And that means you gotta either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you gotta
Take that, Edge. Okay, try to take.
You know, you can
There you
show
go, number
off
one.
all you
Number
want.
one.
All that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, Taz, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
There we go. Go with the elbow, second skull. That's what I'm talking about.
There's a reversal, Cole.
And try to
Oh, man. You know what
stunner.
I sure do. The stone
Ching.
stunner delivered with lethal precision.
That gunshot, man. When they put that, there's nothing better than that. And the bulldog. Oh my God, Steve is wrecking Edge.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
No, you don't, Edge. Nice try.
Get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair. I swear to God, I'm gonna throw
Oh,
up.
I thought I was going for Luthez. Oh, and it worked on the rebound. It worked on the rebound.
That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable.
He can taunt all he wants, Cole, but once he's lost the match, this guy's gonna wish that he spent more time going after his opponent.
You gotta go for the stunner.
I think this is going to make
Take a stunner on the table. Wait, he's a face? Yes, he is a face. I put The Rock as a heel.
Thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my number one choice for a broadcast
Excuse me, so I don't know
partner.
why I like her. I got that off? That's wild.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time.
Right now, we gotta get Edge up. Of course, Edge wants to give me part times.
You're not gonna hear me say this.
No.
This has all the makings of a. Looks like he's gonna work over that arm a bit,
And he's using the ring post to do it.
Is he gonna get his card out?
First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. And there's the counter, Cole.
Look out! Here it comes.
There we go, through the table just like I wanted.
Take a dude's head right off with that one.
Look at him, he's just radiating confidence. And he's got a
No,
lot to
he's
be confident
radiating.
about.
I'm a
Yeah, well, he looks a little
bad you-know-what.
overconfident to me, Cole, and that could come back to bite him on a you-know-what.
Oh,
Split him open.
I think he's bleeding from that last shot.
That's what happens when you're dealing with a pissed off rattlesnake. He lost his shot at the world. He lost to Eddie Guerrero for the world title. He ain't happy, and unfortunately, Edge is the unfortunate guinea pig. I said you gotta get rocked. Oh, and the yams.
It's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. Here's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
This Edge is like.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one run.
Oh, man. You know what this is, Cole?
I sure do. The stone.
And another stunner, and that time the insult to injury. And it's over.
This guy might
1,
have enough to kick out.
2, 3. Oh, what's up, Tyler, man? I didn't even see that. When did you type that in? Hopefully it wasn't too long ago. What is up, Tyler? How are you? Yeah, you missed a lot, actually. You missed almost 2 whole weeks. Look at Steve go.
Here's your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
All right, Steve. All right. Steve Austin bouncing back from that world title loss to the victory over Edge tonight. You know, we got whooped by Raw for the Backlash pay-per-view. They whooped our behinds. That's right, though, because we haven't had a pay-per-view yet, so hopefully when we have ours, Judgment Day will be a good pay-per-view. Cool. So we've gotten that done. Now, main event time. Boom. Because this is like the first time. No, yeah, you good, man. Hey, it happens. You know, it happens, dude. I just, I had one day off this week, so, like, normally I would have did this like super late today, or I would have done it like Saturday night late. But since today was my only day off, I really wanted to get this thing. Excuse me, sorry. I wanted to get this episode out with, because this is still kind of like a newer series. So I streamed it about 6 o'clock. Yeah. I streamed it about 6.
On the way to the ring.
Alright, Sean, okay.
From San Antonio, Texas.
Sean's feeling good after, you know, he was a manager last week and he got a win, because Sean hasn't really won anything lately. He really hasn't, though. Booker versus RVD versus Batista in a steel cage match, which doesn't make. I'm probably going to wind up putting them in a Hell in a Cell. I'm probably going to do Hell in a Cell Judgment Day.
And the opponent.
That'll be freaking physical.
By Eddie Guerrero.
Look at Bret Hart.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing 234 pounds, Bret.
I feel like we really haven't seen Bret actually having any in-ring action. John versus Jim Dyer at Falls Count. We actually just did that one last week. That was sorry, not like last week. We actually did that in this episode. That was, dude, poor Jim Dyer, man. He got put through 2 tables, got busted open. Like, Jim really went through it all. Like, Jim got whooped. Oh. Gonna throw him right into it. Bam! Oh! I forgot Sean has that unique animation. That was actually, again, this game is just flawless with transitions, man. Like, what other game has it to where it's just that perfect? And that's the stuff I'm talking about. Hey, but it was still good, man. That's the beauty of my live streams, man. They're always there for the public. So once I finish this live, man, I definitely recommend checking that out. This was a pretty solid episode, I feel like, for what we've done. Hopefully, I did get done making the heavyweights for Fight Night Round 4. So if that series is going to be kind of like an experiment for me. So assuming that everyone enjoys the heavyweight title tournament thing, and it gets a good amount of views, I'll probably continue that one. If not, I'll just wait for the new EA Sport game to come out for the Fight Night, and I'll go from there with that series. I would like to do UFC, hopefully. If I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I'd like to do 2 streams tomorrow, but that's coming right after work, so that's going to be a little bit difficult. But I would like to do a UFC 4 stream later on. I feel like we have honestly destroyed Shawn Michaels. Like, really thinking about it, I feel like we have dismantled Shawn Michaels. I would do a last minute standing for this. He better tap out to the sharpshooter. That's right. Forced to tap. Last minute standing, that wouldn't be too bad. Oh, that would be nuts. Do they have Buried Alive? No, they do. No, that's for one specific pay-per-view. Bret Hart dismantling Shawn Michaels. They wouldn't actually be raising hands, but they'd more so be brawling after this, Eddie and Bret. So I think the beauty of doing the rivalry with Bret now with Eddie is that once we're done with this rivalry, we could probably relegate Bret back to the tag team division for a little bit with Jim and boost that division up a bit. I think that would be really cool, like Ray RKO versus the Neidhart, the Hart Foundation, or even Kane Undertaker. So basically, just to recap, Undertaker and Kane were kind of doing separate things. So we're Randy and Edge. Just kind of give that a break. And we didn't use Velocity this time, so that was great. Because I feel like we've done a lot, and still champion. The champ was able to applaud as we gained 110,000 fans, which is phenomenal because we were really struggling. We lost a lot of fans on Backlash, so I'm glad we got a good amount back because we were already down 60,000. We're still down like 200,000 fans, but at least it's better than what we were going to be at. Oh wow, it's right on the money actually. That's wild. It may not have been the highest rated match. Handicap. I see they're trying to take my matches now. They are. This week's main event was exhilarating because Bret Hart, cool. Booker T prevailed and a good showing. That's awesome. Victory for Kane. That is awesome that we kind of rocked the ratings too, or the web pages for the week. So therefore, 2 stars. I had a feeling. 2.5, which is fair. 3.5. Even with Chavo and Cam, kind of surprised actually. 3.5, which is awesome. 3, which is fair. And then 3.5. So that is really what says you put that there. That is a 3. Yeah, we legit had an overall 3-star show for once. And Raw should have beaten us this week. Whoa. 2.5. The algorithm in this game is always confusing to me because we had the worst show. I'm a bit confused on that one. Huh. Like, I'm not complaining though. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not complaining at all. Superstar Special 2s, yeah, Taz, thank you. Let's actually re-sign some guys. Bret Hart has gotten his revenge. For right now. Let's not forget he's going against Eddie Guerrero, so that's not going to be as smooth as it probably should be. So Batista hasn't went down in popularity. Johns went up. Edge did go down finally. Randy stayed the same, which I'm not too thrilled about. He stayed the same for quite a while. I don't really know how to feel about that one. Edge on a 3-match losing streak, my God. Booker didn't go down, but that's also because he just kind of came back to winning, so I guess that's fine. Taker didn't go down either, which is great. Van Dam went up. Bobby went back up. Kane went from a 64 to a 66. That means the popularity helped him out +1, and then he won, so that's another one. So that's actually good. So it's kind of like, okay. Child's at 65. Big Show dropped 2 points. He honestly drops. He's at a 4-star. He's at a 4. Like, Big Show is probably gonna eventually get fired. I'm not gonna lie to you. He is dropping rapidly. Gregory Helms went up, I think, by 2. Kid Cash went up. Daivari went up again, which is awesome. So Daivari's moving up as well, which is great. Because I said we have to really build Daivari. Like, he was a 48. AI must be smoking something. Honestly, when isn't the AI? I mean, their pay-per-view, I'll show you guys that in a second again. Like, eventually, when Big Show kind of gets worse, we're going to throw in either the Boogeyman or Torrie Wilson, and we'll just, like, destroy one of them for a little bit and throw them wherever we need them. Fan support, like I said, coming off of them having a pay-per-view, us being down 200,000 fans isn't as bad as I expected. So I'm not too upset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we got 13. Let's talk about Ric Flair, though. WWE champion. Dusty Rhodes, Intercontinental champion. Hulk Hogan, the tag champion. Who knows the tag champion? Roddy, that would never happen. That's fine. Let me actually save. No, because we still got to do. Yes. We still have to. I've got to resign some of these guys. And I'm really glad that Eddie's popularity is still moving upward. Bret needs to be re-signed. Bret's 4-1. Eddie's also 4-1. Both guys are on a awkward winning streak. Jim is on a 2, yeah. Jim, his popularity is almost that they like unblemished for some crazy reason. Shawn is 1-4. This poor guy. I think Austin's 2-3, so he's not doing terrible. The Rock is also probably 1-4, the poor dude. Batista can get re-signed. So is John, and a lot of this, though, is going to eat through finances like crazy. Edge can get re-signed. Randy can get re-signed. Book for sure can get re-signed. So I really got to stick to advertising promos because we are running out of money. Taker can get re-signed. Van Dam. Yep. Bobby. Kane, of course, can get re-signed. I'm running out of money. Oh no. Big Show Malik. I don't really feel the purpose to resign him. 145. Yeah, so we're at a weird point unless Davari's got like 0 cash on him. Yeah. So we gotta really build up our finances. that will be a problem soon. And yes, we got plenty of time to really like rebuild like that, but yeah, it is what it is. But I am glad that this match did really well. I'm very surprised at that. So, did we do well in the rivalry this week? 2 thumbs up. Cool. Okay, that's actually really, really cool. Hungry Challenge has been doing its thing, which is, I'm very happy about that one. Paige has done well. Legend Killer has done well. So everyone's enjoyed the fluctuating storyline, I guess, with those going on. Main event. I do believe it's time to. We haven't had a parking lot brawl. I feel that we really should do a bar brawl. Wow, that's a specialist for Steve. Go figure. Eddie Guerrero, Bret Hart, let them fight. I mean, yeah. That's gonna be that main event right there. So Eddie and Bret can main event, and still and it still gives us 2 weeks to have them to still build stuff, which is even better. And that's what I'm mostly like excited for. Like that Smackdown, so it's gonna end on that show, but it's really gonna end in 2 weeks' time at Judgment Day. So then I'll get rid of that because that gives us a couple weeks to really rock out for SummerSlam. Then we can build to SummerSlam for a little bit, probably. Yes. So yeah, we'll do Eddie and Bret because none of them have any like really bad stuff going on. We'll do that. This episode, we will have the handicap, the 1-on-2 handicap, I should say. Because who did it now? It's Rob. There's Rob. No, RVD. Oh. I have a workaround for that one. It's even better. Alright, so. Let's do this handicap. Who are we throwing in here? Austin can come up in here. Ash Davari. Chavo's gonna need some help. So we'll throw a match in there for Chavo. But to kind of capitalize on both feuds. Huh. No, that wouldn't work. Dang, that wouldn't work. Yes, we'd have to do a handicap over here then. And I'll want to throw in Chavo in there too, just because that way he can get some popularity boost. I don't want to do that though. I'm going to, just so we can add something to it. So Rob Van Dam, unfortunately for him, has got to deal with Book. But still around. Batista's got to deal with all this. Because how Book Batista did it to Rob Van Dam, then it was Book. Yes, okay, so like there you go. Sorry, like I'm trying to in my head make sure I have everything correct. That way, I know it's back-to-back handicap matches, but this one is still rivalry based, with the addition of Chavo being there, so that way Chavo can get a popularity boost. Cool. So that sets off that. Sorry, I'm like trying to make sure I have everything. 4, 8, 10. I said it was 3 different matches. Okay, cool. I still want... Yes. Okay. So to spice that up, Jim Neidhart, John Cena. The losing side to this, Undertaker. Edge desperately needs a win, so we're going to put Edge over here. Oh, that's a trying to attack match. That we can keep that going on. That still adds layers to that feud. I might leave Kane off of this show. 4, 8, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. So what I have left should be Randy Orton taking on The Rock. In a one-on-one match, which should be good. And then Shawn's got to be somewhere. Actually, what I will do, I might do another Kane. Yeah. So that way it should be... No, because Big Show isn't doing anything. Big Show's going to lose again. This poor guy. Bob Lashley and Kane can take on Big Show and Shawn Michaels. Yikes. So we got a lot of things going on this episode. The next episode is a lot of crazy stuff going on. So ideally for next week's show, again, we don't have to put anyone on Velocity, even though it's definitely going to hurt us to have Big Show and Kane not really being very high popularity, but again, we're trying to build up Kane, and unfortunately, again, Big Show is going to, unfortunately, kind of get wrecked for a while, and, you know, he might get really crippled in this series in terms of popularity rating. That's why at the end of the month, I'm not going to resign Big Show. So that's why we're going to let Big Show go, essentially. And my God, we are really hurting on cash. So some of these guys, we're going to be really low on cash for quite a while. Give a lot of extensions out. Still need to have some extensions too. But again, I want to have the main event, Eddie Guerrero and Bret Hart in a backstage bar brawl. The Jim Neidhart and Ed Johnson can continue their feud while we have the feud that we're constantly kind of like, we didn't put as a rivalry, but we know it's a rivalry, as Undertaker versus Edge. And, well, Radar Code and do the Burst of Destruction. Undertaker can go at it. Randy Orton can do so, try to get him back on the winning curve, get him to popularity. Randy Orton will take on The Rock. Bob Lashley and Kane will take on Big Show and Shawn Michaels. Popularity trying to boost that Bob Lashley and Kane. Handicap-wise, Big Batista versus Booker T and RVD, and we're only throwing Chavo in there risky to give him a boost. That way we still keep that rivalry fresh. But realistically, it's going to be Booker. Can I put a trio on this? That way it's fair, a one-arm trio. And then that way, you know, that can still be, like, legit. Handicap-wise, 1-on-3, Steve Austin, the cruiserweights. That way we're still giving everyone spotlight on the card. Everyone's doing something without using velocity. I think that works. I think there's 2 weeks left to really build up to Judgment Day and hopefully kind of take on some... if I can try to come back before that pay-per-view and really build on some fan base, that'd be amazing. So that's kind of the... for me, that's the setup there. Why is there a fly in there? Anyway, yeah, I feel very proud of how far we've gotten in this series and how the show has turned out and the rate and the popularity. It's like everyone's kind of going up for the most part, except for one guy. So, with that being said, please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BBTV. We will see you guys next time.